Okay, Reapings here, everybody. Welcome back to SeriousCreeper's Adventures in SevTech Ages. Just making a new raft because I may have lost mine. Well, not really lost, but I placed it somewhere and I haven't gotten it back. So I've been cleaning this up a little bit. Last time we, made it to H1, which is awesome. Everyone on the server, well, which is Smallred and Nico so far. I think Imp is playing too, from the looks of it, but not sure what age he is. But most of us are in H1 now, which is awesome. Lots of things unlocked. I replaced most of our chests here with these Abyssocraft wooden crates. I tried out a couple of things. Well, we could have used chests. I tried out these Primal storage crates. They're pretty cool too. They are as big as a chest and they look really neat. Better than those guys. And I tried to mix these up with those and also like different types of woods. Just to make this a little bit more chaotic and stuff, Not super nice and clean. But problem with these guys is if I try to place a sign on those, you just pick them up because they have this shift right click ability built into them where you can pick them up. So unfortunately a little bit annoying, so I just decided to go with these guys. Plus we have a bit more inventory space and I still need to replace those two, but I was too lazy. But yeah, I tried to organize most things here, so a little bit of cleaning up. I also made this thing. So there's this thing here called dung pipe. I don't know why it's called a dung pipe. I'm guessing because it poops out items, maybe. But basically you attach it to something like the kiln on the side and it just, like you maybe have seen just now, it pops out the item once it's done. So this way you can automate these guys without having to replace the fire with those crazy flaming whoppers. This is much cheaper. These are like, it's just a little bit of wood, really. And then they just go into a hopper that goes into here. So I can kind of automate some of that smelting process. Same with like the grill. We could do it here too and just automatically cook food. So I'll probably do this at one point. But I needed a better setup for these. Kind of like place them side by side, But they're super wide. It's like 2 blocks wide technically. So it would be like over here, which wouldn't look so good. So I might have to make a new room and move them somewhere else. All right. So looking at the book, there's so many things we can do. I've been looking through some recipes and different mods and what kind of stuff there is. There's a lot to do. The water basin would be nice to get because, or wooden basin, because this seems like it would let us make leather and that kind of stuff a little bit more easy. I'm not 100% sure. We'll check it out eventually. You can also make a fancy bed now. But the thing I want to try out first, Aqueducts. I'm super excited about trying out Aqueducts. They look awesome. And I feel like there could be a bunch of cool systems being made with those guys. But one thing there's the dunk pipe. One thing I want to try out today. Wait. Use as a sewer pipe to pull through solid blocks. I'll have to double check what this means. But what I actually want to do is do some prospecting and see if we can find tin and copper. And also coal. I have been exploring a tiny bit up here. And I did find a few things. So there's azurite, teolite. I think azurite is copper, teolite is tin. And up there is a coal vein. So we want to go check these out. We technically don't need the prospecting thingy, but we'll make it anyway. It might help us a little bit. This tool may only be used for ore in H1 and below will detect unlocked ores in a 32 block straight line. So pretty cheap to make. Now I'm kind of low on planks actually. I think I'm just gonna go chop down a couple of trees because I just used up all of my logs. All right, got a bunch of wood. One thing I should probably mention with those storage crates is we can't use that merge to nearby chest button with those, unfortunately. So a little bit of a downside. I noticed that after I, placed them all down, but it's okay. At least, we have storage. But yeah, we got a bunch of logs now, which is great. So let's put these away. We don't need all of this stuff. I think, sure. I'll bring a little bit of wood just in case we need some. And I think that's all good. So let's go have a sleep. All right, so I'm on the other island here. So we have both of these veins right next to each other, which is pretty cool. So I think we just go over to those. And the problem is it's in the Darklands, but, I think we'll be fine. These sillies. Oh man, these trumpet skeletons, they're hilarious, but they're annoying. Okay, so here is azurite. And teolite was this one, I think. No, oh, this is cassiterite. Oh. So cassiterite is also tin. I'm pretty sure, though, I've also seen... It's further down this way, according to my map. By the way, I found a bunch of bone blocks over here. Thanks to Nico, he told me where to find some. Yeah, there's teolite here. Okay. Well, this is even better. These are like really right next to it. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna dig down. We can press F9 to show the chunk borders, and these kind of always like display the chunk that stuff is inside. So in this chunk should be our azurite, and then over here, is it this one? Where was the other one? Over here is the teolite or cassiterite, whatever. Now the prospector thing I didn't make. Whoops. Like I said, the dowsing rod I just made. Yeah, forgot about it. It only has a range of 32. Now, if you look at the advancements, we can see where the stuff spawns, right? So between 8 and 68, and this is between 12 and 45. There is a tool, this plump thingy, that we can make to display our height, but for now, I'll just go without it. But yeah, we can like right-click to see where we find stuff. It always like checks the distance you click on. So if I like click on this side of the block, it will check this direction. If I click on this side of the block, it will check this direction. If I click from the top, it will check down below 32 blocks. So that's kind of how you can test where stuff is. So we can see like 1, 2, how much. I think that shows you how many ores are actually down there. So there's nothing over here. So it's more on this side. See, there's 8, 10. If you play Terraformacraft, I think that's very similar to the system. But yeah, so seems like if we just dig down around here, let's see, cassiterite, this is still azurite. Cassiterite starts over here. Okay, so it's kind of like this. I think I'll just dig down in this corner, and then we make our way kind of over this way, which is southeast. Okay, so I'll go digging. Oh, and by the way, guys, we can make torches now. A little bit pricey maybe, but you know, we can make them, which is awesome. Ooh, there's some darkstone here. I might grab some of this. I've seen some recipe that requires darkstone. I can't remember right now what it was. I suppose we could look it up. Was it a pig? It is a pig. Is it any good? Now it's faster than the stone one. It doesn't have as much durability though, so maybe useful? I'm not sure. Oh, found it. That was silly, man. I was like, I just broke the block and I came down here and placed down this thing, and I was like, okay, where is the stuff? I was like scanning all directions, right? Couldn't see it. And then I was about to scan downwards, but there it is. We found it. So we want to go this way, I said, so we can hit the other stuff eventually as well. We can mine this, right? Yes. Haha! Get to the copper. Nice. These puns in this game are amazing. Oh, we got a field guide or manual by completing this quest. This one will tell us where all these ores are and what they are, which is very useful to have because all these ores have very strange names, like the real world names, I suppose, or something like this. But yeah, these veins are huge, so we can spend quite a while here. Embora just found coal. Awesome. We can spend quite a while here digging. So to help us with this a little bit, I brought more logs so we can set up a totem here. Let's just do this right here. We'll probably have to keep moving it just because it's, like I said, it's only like a certain amount of range that you have from the totems, and these veins are massive. So let's put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and grab our little carving tool. There's the totem base, which of course I don't see now. Well, I suppose if I carve the top one I would see it, but it's okay. Let's do this one, and then I think it's buffalo. Yeah, buffalo's haste. So now if you wait a few seconds, boom, haste 3. So that should help us with, look at our pickaxe go like crazy. It doesn't look much faster like the actual block breaking, but I think it is, and it's gonna like save me a lot of time. So I'm gonna spend some time here, mine a ton of copper, and then we'll move over to the tin and try to find it as well. All right, this is what I dug out so far. So we started up here. This is where we came in, dug down a couple of layers, and you can see this is probably still gonna go on for quite a while because they're like geodes, so they're little blobs usually. So this is just like the top half, not even to the half of the blob, I don't think. Like this is probably a third of it, I would assume. Something like this. Who knows? But we got 5 stacks of copper so far, so pretty good. If I need more, I'll just come back and mine it. I don't want to spend more time here. And then I went up here. Crazy spiral staircase. I hate spiral staircases. But this is where the tin is. Now, there is this bluestone here, and the bluestone is really difficult to mine. So I think what I'm just going to do is dig in a little bit here, and then just place the marker in the middle again. I don't know how deep this is, because when I was down here... this time it said it. Yeah, see here it doesn't say there's anything. So I think this may be a little bit higher. Maybe if I look up. 3, 2. Yeah, I don't know. This might not be super high. It might just be exactly this level here. Who knows? But I'm going to spend some time here as well. Try to get probably similar like 5 stacks of this. And yeah, then we go back and see how we can process this. Alright, I did it. That took so long once more, but it's cool, you know. Next time I'll do this off camera, I'll just, you know, watch some videos on the side or something. Can't really do this while I'm recording, but we got 5 stacks of each, so I think I'm gonna go head back now, and we'll just figure out how to melt these down. I'm guessing we'll use the melter we have. I just don't know how we make the alloys and stuff, but we'll figure it out, just so people know what it is. Actually, I forgot that we also want the coal, so I'm just running over here. There it is. No, that's azurite as well. I think, is that my coal deposit? It is, okay. Yeah, here it is. Coal, okay. Which chunk? This one? Cool. I'll go dig some of this up as well. By the way, if you have a pickaxe in your hand and torches anywhere on your hotbar and you right click with your pickaxe, you actually place them. Not a big fan, because sometimes I do something like this where I have dirt and a pickaxe, and will still place a torch rather than my offhand first. So not sure if that's something that I can disable in the client config, and I'm not even sure which mod does that. So if you guys happen to know which mod lets you do this, and if there's a way to make it so that I can still use my offhand rather than the torch, let me know. There it is. Good old coal. Oh man, it takes forever to mine as well. Okay. You know, I'm kind of curious if the luck ones count as like a fortune thing, but there's also a secondary output you get here from mining coal where you get sulfur. So I wonder if you can increase the output from that as well with luck. So let's use pick and all of it and get luck 3 going, or just luck. Oh, actually, I guess you only need 1 pick then. Oh no, there it is. I was wondering. Yeah, okay, never mind. Now, do we get more? We currently have 19. Still only 20. Okay, so you don't actually get more drops from things. I guess luck is just a chance to increase like rare loot or something. Alright, just grab the stack for now. Let's head back. Alright, we are back home. We have our copper and our tin. Let's just take 2 of these. And we want to melt these down. So we definitely need our heater and melter. I guess we could just set this up here in the base. I don't think it's going to burn down stuff. Let's maybe remove some of these drying racks. Maybe move them somewhere else later. I'll probably start building more bases or more rooms soon. And for now, since we don't have access to stone brick, you know, I can't do most of the buildings I want to do. So I may try to stick to this mountain, like just build inside this mountain, go upstairs too, and maybe have some windows in there, ways outside that we get down here again with some stairs and stuff. Like just really windy rooms and a windy base in general. It's kind of the style I like. And then once we have better building blocks, we can change this all up. I'm pretty sure these guys are gonna go away and like get placed somewhere else eventually. But for now, it's fine. I also want to build like a proper dock here. But the problem is if I place a block in water and I make a mistake and remove it, we're gonna have like this, you know, this broken water source block there that just looks weird, and I can't really fix this yet. I think we can make clay buckets in this age, but it's gonna take a while to get there. We need a bunch of better with mod stuff for that, so nothing we can do yet, I don't think. But here it is, our melter. Now let's see, I think you can use any kind of fuel, right? Let's take maybe this low-grade charcoal. Can we burn this right away? I'm not sure. Let's just put in our copper for now. It is processing from the looks of it. Yep. I don't know. There it is. 650 units, maybe something like this. Can we see this in here? Burning time. Maybe it was 640. So it should probably be fine to put it in there. I'm just worried that maybe, you know, this thing doesn't recognize that this is exactly like 4 charcoal, but it seems to be the case. It's at 640, so yeah, I think that's like goes down in seconds, right? Yeah. So that should be fine. So I'm gonna set up a little bit of automation here as well. We'll just put down some couple of hoppers and stuff and pull things out from probably just from the bottom here, right? Oh wait, no, we need to cast this, right? This is gonna be liquid. Okay. So we need to make a casting bin, which costs again just porcelain. So I just need to like grind down some stuff again. All right, cool. All right, I made a basin, and I also need to make a channel. Is that what they're called? Yeah, the channel, so we can actually get the liquid out of there. So I needed 5 extra porcelain. There we go. Now, yeah, was gonna say, by the way, this is my favorite pun so far. Follow my channel, please. So dumb. I love these like puns, are amazing. Anvil Lavine. There's a pretty good one. Where was it? Pipe me up inside. Pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, so we have this going now. I placed down a normal hopper here again, a wooden hopper, and a crate. I really like the look of these crates. I'll probably just put them around my base for decoration too. But let's place down the basin here, and oh wait, was this the wrong one? Didn't I need a I need a faucet, guys. I'm stupid. All right, I'll be right back. A quick break from our faucet mishap here. I just looked at my nutritions and I saw that fruit is pretty low for me, and apparently it looks like you can make a apple sprout. You get 2 pear apple and you have to put these below leaves. Now what we could do we have leaves still? Yeah, I do have some in here. I maybe just put this in my farming room over here. Oh, did I show this yet? I changed this up a little bit. Also, cocoa beans and stuff. And we have like these little slats. Usually they're used for roofs and stuff, but I just placed them there for you know, so I can walk over there. But I wonder if we maybe just like decorate this this roof with leaves. Maybe I'll put these one up higher though, but we'll try this out as well. All right, we should have all this stuff now. There's 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I was making the channel and I was like, this doesn't look right. Usually it's this like little piece, but yeah, whatever. We got it. So now we can pour copper blocks. Now the problem is, if we want copper ingots, we have to use the anvil. There's no cast in here to cast into ingots. So we have to make this stone anvil and hammer. Stone mallet, is it this one? Yeah. So what is that? Smooth stone, stone slabs, and more smooth stone. I made a bunch of smooth stones, so I should be fine on that. I really wish we could make stone bricks. So sad. So sad, but it's okay. We'll get there eventually. So what was it? Like this? Yeah, there's the stone anvil. And then use up our last little stick there. Perfect. We got Anvil Lavine. So I guess putting it here might be a good spot. Although, if we want to automate this, should probably like set this up a bit differently. But let's try it for now. We got our first block of copper here. So we put this down and, oh, you get a free one when you do it. Never mind. Oh well, we have an extra one then. Bash on stone anvil. So the right click? Yes. I like that it jumps like this. Awesome, there it is. 9 copper ingots. Very cool. So yeah, we should probably automate this a little bit. What we could even do, like I was thinking maybe auto feed the output from here directly into this, but probably better to just have that separate. Now there is no clock in here, huh? Okay, later on we can make the clock using, well actually, is there redstone in this? We don't have redstone yet. Not sure then. Because you can use the turntable from Better with Mods, so can I create a clock? I was thinking maybe we can do that, but maybe not. And this needs more fuel. Okay. So I'll grind a little bit. Oh, so I was double checking the dung pipe here. There's actually a second one, and that one pipes items through a solid block, but that requires tin plates, so can't do it quite yet, but almost. Maybe while we wait for that tin to do its job, and copper still waiting. Actually, tin should be next, so let's put this in there. Let's check out how this water basin works. I wanna know if we can do the you know, leather tanning or something a little bit faster. We can also make like the dough in here. And I think I saw like, yeah, the rice dough, that kind of stuff. So let's put this down first of all. Okay, so I guess there's no inventory. So I'm guessing we just do this, you know, using our water. Now I would just wonder, there are mobs here, right? Yeah. Let's put this down. I should have my bladder in here. Fill like more than 1 bucket in there. Oh, okay. So up to 3 buckets can be in there. So that kind of saves you, I guess, the whole process of, oh, hey, that's cool. Of doing it one by one in your inventory. I don't know if there's a way to automatically fill this with water, but that might be pretty awesome. So let me go get some things here. Alright, so I have a little bit of leather here. Normally it's, if you look at this again, we use 1 salt and 1 water to make 1 hide. But it looks like here we can use 1 salt and 3 hides and 1 bucket to make 3. So that is even better. So you do like 3 at once. So can we put them all in there? No, you can put up to 4 items in there. Okay, so you have to do it like this. And then you steer it. Right? Oh, just 1 click. 2, 3. Ah, nice. And then it consumes the 1 bucket. Okay. Now, is this actually much faster? I'm not sure, to be honest. Because we found a pretty good way. What happened? Did I accidentally... No? Should be okay. Oh, for some reason it stopped working there for a second. Maybe server lag. Or I was doing something wrong. Yeah, I think it's like server lag. Not sure. But yeah, I don't know if it's really much faster, you know. Like if you can I mean, you could automatically pump in the items, but it wouldn't know how to, you know, how many of each should take. So you would still end up with like 4 leather in there, I suppose. I don't know, I need to experiment with this a little bit. Maybe there's a nice way to automate this somehow. Okay, so our tin is finally melting down here. Oh boy, wait a second. You get way more tin? Oh no, it smelts way faster than the copper, it seems like. What smelting temperature is this? 325 and then copper 421. So I don't know if that determines how quickly this goes, but that is so much faster. Okay, well then we can just do this here. I was going to talk about some of these like other things in here that we could craft just to finish them up. But there's actually something much better we can do. So let's do this first. I have prepared some sand and some brick. We have to make a kiln from immersive engineering. It's a little bit different than the you know, the kiln from the one we have from Primal Tech. So we also need this engineering's hammer to construct this thing. So we need 2 copper, a piece of string, and a couple of sticks. No problem whatsoever. Boom. There it is. Awesome. And maybe I'll get another one because I think it's what we're gonna do is make bronze, but I think bronze is 3 copper to 1 tin, right? So we actually need more. Yeah, we need more copper than tin. Okay, cool. So we have that. And I don't have a good spot for this thing yet anywhere, so maybe we'll place it out here. To be honest, there's no good spot here either. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to dig down here so there's like a second layer below this, so we can also grab items from this chest and automate the anvil a little bit. But yeah, for now, I'll just, you know what? We'll just dump this into this spot here somewhere. Alright, so we're just making a 2x2x2 in here, and then we use our hammer, and boom, we have a kiln. Look at this thing, it looks so pretty. It's kind of like a mini... what is it called? There's another thing in immersive engineering that's like similar to this. Forgot the name. But anyway, now we should be able to put this in here. And some fuel. I don't want to use our coal. Let's go get that charcoal. Just grab a couple of here. This is pretty efficient, it seems. It only burns through like 2 so far. So let's put this in here. And there we go. We got bronze. Bronze ingots. Oh my goodness. And now there's lots of other stuff. So one thing I learned is that these icons actually determine what kind of objectives they are. Those square ones are optional usually. These rounded ones are the ones that lead you to the progression through the pack. So, you know, we had to make the workbench so that we can go down prospecting, that we can make copper, kiln, bronze, and you can see all these round ones. It keeps going down this way. So looks like we have to do Abyssalcraft stuff eventually. I'm not really familiar with this mod at all. I've messed with this a little bit in creative, like maybe 2 years, 1 year ago or something. So I really don't know how to progress in this mod. And then we can also do blood magic. I'm super excited about blood magic actually. I was like surprised that this is in this pack. It only updated recently to 1.12, I believe. Alright, and now that we have the bronze, it looks like we can make a couple of things. First of all, I think I'm gonna make this bronze armor set. It's pretty good. Like, if you look at ours, it's not bad, especially the chestplate is pretty good. But, you know, having some of these might be nice, especially now that there's apparently stronger mobs in the world. This might be useful, but to make them, we need the plates. So the plates we also make in this anvil. So definitely a good idea to somehow automate this a little bit, so I don't have to, like, do this manually, you know. But I guess we could do something. No, you can't. Okay, so if it's in your offhand, you can't right-click it. Okay, well, you just do it like this then. And then later we use a hopper to do it. Alright, made a couple of plates, and also I just looked at what else they're used for. They are going to be used for the gearboxes and stuff in Better With Mods. I kind of want to get started with Better With Mods sort of as soon as possible, just because it has so many really useful things that we can do with this mod in automation, that I think it might be worth kind of like just getting that going. But let's make a full armor set, and I'll probably go mine off camera as well, just so we can make more of this, process this all. But there we go, fancy new armor set, all bronzed up. Look at us, Bronze Age is here, guys. Screw you, Stone Age. Alright, but I think that should be almost it. One thing I still want to take a look at super quickly is the slime boots. We can actually make slime boots, and those let you fall down without taking fall damage, you know. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best thing to use here. It looks like glue might be easy to do. Nice rhyme, huh? And it is a cauldron with rotten flesh. I do have a little bit of rotten flesh. Let me see what else we could make. Alright, yeah, so Morad has slime boots, and he also just confirmed he was using slime, the glue to make slime, which is great. Okay, so to do this though, we need a cauldron, and a cauldron is from a unfired clay bowl, so that's not a big deal, is it? It's like almost like we're rich, not really. And just fire this up. Okay, there's the cauldron. Now the cauldron also needs a fire below, but we can do this easily. I still wish we had a better way of like making fire, you know, other than those little sticks we've got. And again, I don't have a good place for this yet. I'm gonna place this like in random spots for now. Next episode, this will be all cleaned up. I just don't want to like spend time at this moment to do this all. So let's set this on fire. Oops. Hopefully, is this too close to our wooden wall? I hope not. I hope this is fine. But yeah, just set this on fire, and then we put in our rotten flesh, and it will take 3 of these and turn it into glue. There it is. And I'll watch this wall a little bit, see if it's gonna get set on fire. Yep, it does. It does. Okay, so this one, I wonder why these don't get set on fire. Well, actually, it hasn't been set on fire since that one little mishap just now. Not sure why not. Maybe it was because it was still open and then it quickly catched fire and I just didn't see it. I think the downstairs area, if I do this or if I build a different area somewhere, it's gonna be mostly like non-flammable materials. Alright, I got all the 10 glue. Oh, there's more right. He's boring some rotten flesh. Yes, yes, I got doors. Alright. Because he has to make the Necronomicon, which requires some, apparently. I still don't trust this, so I'm just going to turn this off for now, you know? Just in case. Yeah, I know. Doesn't exist yet. I wish we had it. Yeah, so he was like, you only need 10 glue, right? And I was like, wait, why do I only need 10 glue? A slime block is 9. But then I realized these are like Tinker's Construct slime blocks, which are different. So you need 9 to make a block of slime, then you turn it back into slime, and then you can make 2 of those. And then I think you can use this. Yes, slime boots, awesome. We got it, guys, we got slime boots. Ha ha ha. So now we can go up here Whoosh. And just jump off and bounce through the world. Yay! Oh, this is awesome. Man, this is gonna make traveling a lot nicer. And also, you know, no fall damage, which is great. And I don't think, yeah, I don't think they take durability from falling. I don't know if, like, if I get hit, if they take durability. I'm guessing they will. But that is awesome. Now, do we have the slime sling? We don't have the slime sling. That would have been super duper amazing, but it's okay. This works as well. All right, but I think we're gonna have to end the episode for today. I will just keep melting down this copper, probably make a bit more bronze, and like I said, probably start a second room, maybe downstairs, where we can just automate a few things a little bit better, and I can like grab the stuff from this crate over here from the bottom and dump it into like an anvil so we can automate this a bit better. I think this should be fine. And yeah, next time we'll just see what else it is to do. I don't know which I want to start first, if I want to go with Abyssalcraft or, you know, Blood Magic. Like I said, I kind of want to start with better with mods, but I don't actually see this as like a tree, like a tech tree down here. So I don't know if that's something that's supposed to happen later, or maybe we can't actually do it yet. I'll have to go through the recipes and see if we can make like the windmill or watermill or that kind of stuff, because yeah, that would just be a pretty good mod and technology to have available. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.